Hello, my friend. So, welcome back. Hello, my friends. Hello. Hi there, friends. I haven't been getting much in the way of miniatures lately, but I did get something yesterday in the mail, and I thought I'd share it with you. I want to thank Peterson Games for actually shipping something. One of the few companies that is shipping anything these days. I ordered this several months back, and I did a video when the first set of these came in. Now, there was a Kickstarter before I got in, which I addressed in the video, and it included this book. It's a 5th edition Cthulhu Mythos book. Okay, and there you go, Cthulhu Mythos, the book. There's the back. There's the label. There it is, Cthulhu Mythos, the book. Very exciting, very fun. Now, the exciting thing about this book is that it allows you to play D&D 5th edition using H.P. Lovecraft's beloved characters, right? So, with that book, you could have also ordered the miniatures, but I already have the miniatures because I have Cthulhu Wars, right? And I did a video on priming these, right? So, you can watch that video if you want to see how to prime these. These are just primed, they're not painted, but they are perfectly fine models to use. Perfectly fine models to use for these games. Okay? Now, also with that book came this. Okay, this is Ghoul Island Act 1 Voyage to Farzine, 5th edition, Peterson Games, the adventure module. Pretty cool. Pretty exciting. And if you notice here in the bottom right corner, it says RPG 1 of 1. RPG 1 of 1. Very exciting. Okay, now, in each of these books, there is a little mini monster compendium showing various notable characters and enemies and NPCs and what have you. Okay, the miniatures from the Cthulhu Wars games are going to be usable for that, but say you want something really specific, you do have other options. Okay, any miniature game that has a miniature that looks like the creature you want, you can use. For example, this is Cthulhu Death May Die. Cthulhu Death May Die. Cthulhu Death May Die. This is the Unspeakable box, which had the Kickstarter upgrades. And here are the Servants of the Deep, which would be your deep ones. Okay. Alright, now that would be a fine source for miniatures for these sort of adventures. Another fine source is Reaper, and this particular model I'm actually going to reference here in a little bit because it actually looks like one of the creatures in the books here. Alright, so that's what I got in the first Kickstarter. Now let's move on to the second iteration, the first shipment. I got that stuff. This is what I got in the second shipment. Now, look at the quality of that. They got these shiny decals on them. Shiny decals, look real nice. Lovely. And not real thick on these modules, you know. Let's see, they're all about the same thickness. So about 50 pages or so. Okay, 50 pages of fun. But you advance through the game and you gain levels, and that makes you know, this all level appropriate or whatever. Alright, now I have not played these yet, so I can't tell you if they're balanced. I can't tell you how well that works. The second module was called Ghoul Island, the Ghoulocracy. It's Act 2, okay? Just adding that. Now, the next one I got, these all came at the same time, because I did same day shipping on this, rather than paying for the various waves. So the third installment is Ghoul Island, so that's the name of the adventure, Ghoul Island. Act 3, Cleanup Crew. Act 3, the Cleanup Crew. Woohoo. And on the back of it, you'll see this guy. And if you look at this guy, and then you look at this guy, you'll quickly see that this is the perfect miniature for this. I mean, just by my estimation, they look very similar. Now, the fourth adventure and final installment This is Ghoul Island, Act 4. Gatanathawa Awakens. Gatanathawa Awakens. It's a lovely book. This one is Chapter 4, Gatanathawa Awakens. Gatanathawa is awakening. It's a lovely, lovely, beautiful book. And you'll see a lot of recurring characters from the previous modules in it. But this is the final chapter of this adventure, and I certainly hope the PCs aren't actually going against the goo here. I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're just a backdrop piece to a much larger story. Hopefully. I trust Peterson Games is better than that. Alright, so the final thing I got was this DM screen. It's a very lovely DM screen. Very pretty. A lot of cool pictures on it. It's very lovely. It's very nice. Very reflective. And as you can see, a nice little touch. It's got all of your usual D&D stuff on it. So it's got your difficulty, travel, concentration, all that good stuff. Conditions. Here we go, that's a better shot. Conditions. Encounter tables. I mean, some pretty cool stuff here. Pretty cool stuff. Alright. So yeah, it's always good to have a DM screen, especially if it has your pertinence. Stuff you actually need for the adventure. So overall, my impression is that these are pretty high quality, actually. I've seen way worse books. I mean, the production value's there. I really like the reflective decals. But you know, I have to play them to really tell you if I like the adventures themselves. But I'm sure they're great. I mean, Sandy has done a lot of great stuff in the past, so I mean, he definitely has a really good chance of making a good campaign module. There is another campaign they're doing. It's a subscription. I think it's called Granddaddy Yig or something, or Big Daddy Yig. Anyway, you can look it up. It's on their website. I believe it's $24.99 a month, and for that money, I don't know. You'll have to check it out. But if it includes shipping, that's not a bad deal. If it doesn't, well, where else are you going to get it, right? So I want to thank you again for watching. I want you to find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. I want you to have an amazing day. And take care out there. Be safe. Goodbye.